day, everyone!
We are H2, yours truly, Karl Canto.
And Gen Lalas.
We will be presenting you the artist named
Imogen Cunningham and her wonderful artworks. On her biography.
Cunningham is born on 1883 in Oregon City, Portland. Imogen Cunningham was an American photographer known for industrial landscapes, botanical photography, and nudes.
In 1901, when she was 18 years old, Cunningham got her camera from Pennsylvania American School for Art. The talented lady grew up in Washington, D.C. and studied at the University of Washington in Seattle.
Her professor advised her to learn science if she wanted to become a photographer.
She paid for her tuition by taking pictures of plants for the Department of Botany.
Hence, she majored in chemistry and her thesis was Modern Process of Photography.
Imogen Cunningham occupies a singular position in the history of American art of the 20th century. For over half the history of photography, she explored with innovation and a new perspective all the major traditions associated with the medium as fine art.
Cunningham has been most widely acclaimed for the photographs made during the 1920s and 1930s, particularly close-up images of plants and nudes. She also made portraits which are now considered classics in photography, including images of Alfred Stieglitz, Spencer Tracy, and Martha Graham.
She was a founding member of the West Coast based group F.64, which championed an unmanipulated direct approach with a camera or straight photography. Her photographs are represented in major collections and museums around the world.
By the 1940s, Cunningham's interest shifted to documentary street photography while she supported herself with commercial portraiture. She began to work almost exclusively with a smaller format camera, and she continued to create hundreds of exceptional portraits imbued with her unique humanity throughout the next few decades. She actively photographed until just weeks before her death in 1976, at the age of 93.
These pictorialist photographs were taken by Imogen in the Seattle area.
These soft-focused reviews were inspired by writers and occasionally titled after books from one of her favorite authors, William Morris. This picture was The Dream, and it was made in 1910 by Imogen Cunningham.
Imogen became quite interested in photographing plants after her move to California in 1917. She had a great memory of the Latin names of plants and was often in her own garden, tending to her plants.
When photographing plants, she sometimes placed a simple white or black background behind the plant, even outside the garden, working with natural light.
This is the agave design one, and it was photographed in the 1920s.
Imogen photographed many dancers, dance groups, and dance classes, often at Mills College in Oakland.
With a large format camera, a photographer had only one chance to capture a moment in time, usually the apex of the movement. In this example, this can only be captured one time because of the movements that you are going to do. It was perfectly timed by Imogen Cunningham.
This photograph is titled Three Dancers, and it was taken on 1929 at Mills College.
Imogen married Roy Partridge in 1915 and had Griff, their first son, later that year.
The twins Rondell and Padraig were born in 1917. She later said, "Didn't I spend an enormous amount of time doing this kind of stuff? Well, I mean, I had 3 children in 2 years. And what could I do? Well, I didn't have any choice. I couldn't get out of the garden, out of the yard. I was always there, but it got back into working.
This is the photography that she did. It was the three boys in a beach. The picture was photographed by Imogen Cunningham, and the three boys was her son.
Aside from her sons, she also took photographs of her father, her mother, and her husband.
According to Cunningham, everything you do is something of a contribution, unless it's no good, when you better hide it. What I like to see about a photograph is everything smoothly in focus, or if it's out of focus, for a purpose. And the quality and gradations of value rendered more nearly and accurately in a smaller photograph. I don't mean tiny, but I mean not too big.
A girl who is pregnant was captured, and I think the beauty of this art was it resembles the beauty of a woman carrying another person inside of her, and particularly this is something Cunningham would like to show to other people because she likes to create something out of nothing, which she focuses on something that is different from others.
Art for Imogen Cunningham was enjoyable for her. She did her art with entertainment and amusement for what she was doing. Imogen Cunningham is priceless for what art she is doing. Art for her was her passion all along. She wanted to create what she wanted to show and what agrees to her knowledge. Her showcase were examples of her fine art.
Hi guys, and that's all for our vlog.
Thank you for watching. Peace.
You can check him out. Thank you. Bye.
Bye.